Hey, you're probably wondering, why am I looking at a calendar? Because today we're talking about how long does your case take? This is probably one of the most common questions we receive when people come into our office. And today I'm going to break down the factors that will influence how long your case is going to be. The first thing and the most important thing when it comes to how long will your case take is agreement. I can't tell you how many times I've met with people and they say, we agree on everything, just she doesn't see it the way I do. That's not an agreement. That's you have your opinion and you believe they need to agree with it. What I always tell people is, look, if you and your spouse can agree on the little things, the bigger things are going to go a little bit faster than they otherwise would. But if you guys were asked what color is the sky and you say green, she says red, well, you're both wrong. And this is going to take a lot longer. But if you guys can agree the sky is blue and grass is green, then we can focus on those harder things and get through your case faster. The second factor that influences the length of your case is schedules. Now, this is no longer just your schedule at play here. If you have an attorney, you now have to take into consideration your attorney schedule. If your spouse has an attorney, you got to take their schedule into consideration. You also have the court, and you might have other parties that are involved. Everybody's schedule will come into play. Perhaps your kids have scheduling activities that could impact your case. It's just not as simple as when you're ready, you get to go forward. The courts are busy. The courts don't have unlimited time and they're not simply waiting around for you. Part of what takes so long is you have to wait. And quite frankly, people put off what they have to do until the last moment, and then they have to ask for more time. So the things that you can do is control yourself. When you're asked to get documents ready, get them ready. Get them to your attorney as fast as possible. You cannot control the other side. I've seen this. It drives people crazy. It doesn't matter how much you want to try. You cannot control them. You can't control the judge. You can't control anybody else but yourself. So get your stuff done and it'll help your case go much faster. The next issue when it comes to the length of your case is, what are the issues of your case? You see, every case is different. Not every case has maintenance. Not every case has child support. Not every case has retirement division. Every case is unique. So what are the issues holding you guys up? Again, going back to agreement, if you guys agreed on everything, it's not going to take long. But usually there are a few things that are holding things up. Maybe the other side's had all the information for the whole marriage, and you need to get that information. This is called discovery. Now we have to get the information from other parties. That might mean we have to get a bank involved. We might need to get a credit card company involved. We might need to interview some witnesses called depositions. The point is, every case is unique, and we have to identify exactly what is holding us up from an agreement. Then you have to create a strategy to figure out how you're going to address those issues. That's going to hold up your case, and each one's different. So it's not as though you can simply say, if you have this, it's 1 month. If you have this, it's 5 months. Every situation is different. The last thing when it comes to the length of a divorce, you'll hear horror stories from people. You'll hear somebody say that they were, getting divorced for 2 years, for 10 years, 25. People make up numbers. I'm telling you, they make up that they're getting divorced longer than they were married. The bottom line is every situation is different. I've seen reasons where people strategically delay their divorce. Why would they do that? Well, there's good reasons for that. Maybe they have a kid in high school and they decide they're going to wait until the kid graduates until they complete this and move out of the house. Maybe they decide they want to sell their house before they finalize the divorce and they got to wait until the closing. Every situation is different. Oftentimes people will agree to strategically delay the conclusion of their divorce. That kind of skews the numbers. So when people come in and they say, how long is the average case? How long is my case going to take? Don't worry about the average. Focus on your case. That's the biggest thing that you should take from this video. Focus on what you can control to move your case forward. I know you're probably disappointed at this part of the video that I haven't given you some straight numbers. And I understand that, but I wouldn't be doing you any help if I said your case is going to take X amount of months. Your situation is different from the last client and from my next client. The reality is we have to identify a plan for you and figure out how long your case is going to take. If you're interested in talking with my office, set up a call and we can go over your situation. In the meantime, check out some of our other videos to answer some other questions you might have.